man is back.
Oh, okay, Jay, boys, oh my gosh, the man got that stuff. This is a 5 out of freaking 5.
It is beat making time.
Next week is E3 week. My album comes out next week.
I have the leopard. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But look at that, my God.
This is your boy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. It's your boy Dash the True Inferno. Back at it with another Call of Duty Black Ops 6 commentary video gameplay for you guys, and NFL is here. So, you know I gotta do my predictions for the upcoming NFL season. So let's not waste any time, let's get on with it. And y'all know me, we always start with the NFC side. We're gonna start off with the NFC East, because there's a game going on right now involving the NFC East, referring to the Eagles hosting the Cowboys, and it's halftime right now, but it's surprisingly close. I don't know how I feel about that. But anywho, here are the predictions that I made regarding this upcoming NFL season before this game got started. Obviously, I did this late last night, actually. So let's start off with the NFC East. So I got the Eagles winning that division. That should be a no-brainer right there. Another no-brainer would be the Commanders taking second. Now, third place is going to be the Cowboys. I wanted to say the Giants, but no, Giants not there yet. And Cowboys, they got some talent, enough to get the place in that division. Moving on to my division, the NFC North. And speaking of my division, it's going to remain my division because my Detroit Lions will win that division. And we need to talk about this for a second. There are some people who, like, I have to question their credibility as journalists or experts, whatever the case may be, because they were, like, it's so bad. Like, people are saying that the Lions won't make the playoffs. There's some people who are saying that. And I'm like, okay, I can understand losing your offense and defense coordinators or whatever, but do you remember the talent that is on this squad? Like 2 coordinators is not going to heavily impact the amount of talent on this squad. That is ridiculous. It makes no sense, and I think it's just people looking for an excuse to root against the Lions because, again, like I said this before, I said this again, sports media do not like Detroit. And when I mean Detroit, I don't mean just the Lions. I mean Detroit in general. Like Detroit, the city, Detroit, that sports town, all the sports team in Detroit. Sports journalists do not, and I probably go as far to say the state of Michigan. They do not like anything about the state of Michigan regarding sports, that is, at least. So to say that the Lions won't make the playoffs to me is blasphemous, it's asinine, it's stupid. It's really, really stupid. But nevertheless, I got the Lions winning the division. Second place, I got the Packers. Because, they got Micah. But there's a lot of question marks regarding Minnesota, who I got third, though. And then I got the Bears in last. And obviously, the question marks in Minnesota is JJ. Like, JJ, my Michigan quarterback. I was there at the draft. It was here in Detroit. I was there when Minnesota drafted JJ. I got so pissed. I legit got so pissed. So, like, I want him to succeed, but it's like in Minnesota, though, of all places. In this division, rather, of all places. Like, if he was drafted by Detroit, great. But Minnesota, nah. And obviously the Packers and the Bears ain't gonna draft them because they got their quarterbacks already. But still, though, anybody else outside of those 3 teams, I would have been like, bet. But Minnesota, oh man. So yeah, I got to root against them, unfortunately. But nevertheless, NFC North, Lions got number 1 winning that division again. Then the Packers in second, Vikings in third, and then the Bears. NFC South, looking at the Buccaneers winning that division, number 1 spot in the NFC South, followed by the Atlanta Falcons, number 2. Next up is the New Orleans Saints, and then in last place will be the Panthers. And then in the NFC West, I got the Rams. Like, I understand that the 49ers got one of, if not the easiest schedule in all of football. But in my opinion, the talent is not there at the level of the Rams. It's just not. So I got the Rams. It's going to be a close one, though. But I got the Rams winning that division. The 49ers will be in close second, followed by the Seahawks and then the Cardinals. So there you go with that. And then here's my seeds. Like, here's the teams that are making the playoffs for the NFC. Unfortunately, I got the Eagles number 1. The Lions would be number 2. The Rams would be number 3. I believe them to be better than the Bucs, who would be number 4. Number 5 will be the Packers, followed by the Commanders, who I got at number 6. And then number 7, it'll be the 49ers. So, yeah. There you go with that. Moving on to the AFC side. Starting with the AFC East. I got the Bills winning that division, no problem. I got the Patriots in second, Dolphins in third, and the Jets in fourth. So this one's a no-brainer right here in terms of who's winning this division. AFC North. This is going to be interesting, but I will explain why in a second. So. I got the Ravens winning this one, followed by the Bengals, the Steelers in third, and then the Browns in last. AFC South, like this should be a no-brainer as well, but there's some people who want to like pick out of a realm here, but no, it's the Texans. Come on now, it's the Texans. They winning this division. They go get the number 1 spot in the AFC South, followed by the Jacksonville Jaguars. You know, obviously their quarterback got to do something, and then the Colts, and then the Titans, and then the AFC West. I know some people want to pick the Broncos. Others may want to pick the Chargers. It's the Chiefs, bro. It's the Chiefs. Chiefs winning this division, no problem. Chargers will be in second. Then the Broncos, followed by the Raiders. Now, the 7 teams that are going to make the playoffs from the AFC side, number 1 seed will go to the Ravens. The Ravens, and especially Lamar Jackson, always show up in the regular season. By the way, I got Lamar Jackson winning MVP. Regular season MVP, that is. I got the Chiefs with the number 2 seed, followed by the Buffalo Bills, who get the number 3 seed. And then by default, it'll be the Texans getting the number 4 seed. Number 5 seed will go to the Bengals. Even though their defense is trash, their offense will be good enough to get a number 5 seed right here. In fact, I would not be surprised if they have a better record than the Texans. I would not be surprised at all. So there's that. Number 6, I got the Chargers. And then number 7, I got the Steelers. Yeah, I got the Steelers at the number 7 spot. Steelers always getting a winning record, and now they're actually to a degree. Have a quarterback in Aaron Rodgers, so there's experience there. He could be a playmaker, a game manager, right? Not playmaker, but a game manager. And that would be good enough with this Pittsburgh squad that still got a defense to make the playoffs. I know the Broncos going to have something to say about it, and maybe the Patriots, but I still like the Steelers to make the playoffs. I really, really do. All right, let's get on to the playoffs. Let's start off with the NFC side. So, wild card matchup, the Lions going to beat the 49ers, so that's going to be a no-brainer. The Rams going to knock out the Commanders, obviously, you know, especially since they got home field. And then the Packers going to go on the road and knock out the Bucks. Packers are a good enough team to beat them. Then, in the divisional round, the Eagles will knock out the Packers. It'll be a close one, but the Eagles will knock out the Packers. And another close one, the Lions will knock out the Rams. And then the NFC Conference Championship game, I got the Lions winning on the road against the Eagles. Lions going to the Super Bowl. But who will they face? Well, on the AFC side, starting with the wild card, I got the Chiefs knocking off the Steelers. Obviously, come on, that's going to be a no-brainer. The Bills knocking off the Chargers, another no-brainer. And then the Bengals knocking off the Texans, going to road knocking off the Texans. So I got 2 number 5 seeds knocking off number 4 seeds in the wild card round. So that's interesting. Moving on. Now, here's where things going to be interesting. Remember what I said about the Ravens and especially Lamar Jackson? That is a regular season team, and Lamar Jackson is a regular season player. But when it comes to the playoffs, that's a different story. And the Bengals will prove that right here. I got the Bengals going on the road, knocking off the Ravens. And then I got the Chiefs, once again, knocking off the Bills in another close one. And then in the AFC Cup Championship game, the Chiefs will get their revenge over the Bengals. And it will be the Chiefs going back to the Super Bowl yet again. And once again, losing. I got the Lions winning the Super Bowl this year. Yeah, it's happening this year. There will be no crazy injuries on either side of the football this time. It's not happening with the Lions. The talent will prevail, and my Lions will be winning the Super Bowl, and I will be shedding tears of joy. After everything we've been through, I got the Lions winning the Super Bowl. So those are my NFL predictions. I'm going to call it a wrap now. And with all that said, y'all know this is boy New Jay Gatsby, a.k.a. New Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah.
Here comes the